Welcome to the Histories, Mysteries, and Conspiracies 4-part Halloween special. From history's greatest mysteries to conspiracies that haunt the ages, we'll uncover them all. This is the season, which is the host to many holidays. We plan to unravel them all within this special. We will conclude with a revelation on part 4. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our spine-tingling episodes. A new episode falls every Thursday. Hit the like button if you found this hauntingly fascinating. You're in for a spooky treat. Happy Halloween. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Oscar Wilde. As we reflect on ancient celebrations of death and life, a common thread of remembrance weaves through human history. These stories, whether rooted in myth, memory, or cosmic events, remind us of our fragile existence and our connection to the stars. Life, death, and renewal are cyclical constants that societies across the world have recognized and celebrated for millennia. In ancient times, diverse cultures observed death and remembrance in various ways. Assyria. Souls of the dead were honored during Era Samna, from mid-October to mid-November. Egypt. The myth of Osiris's floating coffin parallels the biblical flood. India. Hindus commemorated the dead during the Durga festival, which was once linked to their new year in November. Anglo-Saxons and Celts. November was known as Blood Month, marking the start of the Celtic year. Aboriginal Australians. They painted white stripes on their bodies to symbolize skeletons in remembrance of the dead. Japan. The Fujiwara festival celebrated health and prosperity with offerings of mochi. Additionally, Diwali, the 5-day festival of lights celebrated by Hindus, Sikhs, and Jains, occurs from October 31st to November 4th. These global observances may share common roots, reflecting a season of reflection and renewal. Halloween, October 31st, along with All Saints' Day, November 1st, and All Souls' Day, November 2nd, marks a cross-quarter day, signaling the midpoint between the autumnal equinox and winter solstice. These cross-quarter markers were traditionally used to transition from one season to another. The Pleiades, a star cluster in the constellation Taurus, plays a central role in seasonal observance. It's no coincidence that the Taurid meteor shower, also known as the Halloween fireballs, peaks from October to December. In Greek mythology, the Pleiades were the 7 daughters of the Titan Atlas and the ocean nymph Pleione. After Atlas rebelled against Zeus, the king of the gods, he was condemned to hold up the heavens forever. Saddened by their father's punishment, Zeus placed the sisters in the sky so they could be close to him. According to legend, Atlas was also said to be the founder of Atlantis, which was destroyed by a great cataclysm. Zeus, often depicted as an eagle or a bull, represents power and dominion over both the skies and earth. The bull, especially in Greek and Roman iconography, symbolizes cosmic might, its strength connected to the stars and the heavens. This imagery continues in the Taractony, where Mithras, a deity from Roman mystery religions, is depicted killing a bull. The bull is stabbed in the shoulder with its blood flowing out, symbolizing the constellation Taurus and the cosmic events associated with the Taurid meteor shower. Mithras's act of slaying the bull is not merely physical. It represents the cyclical destruction and renewal of the universe. The blood flowing from the bull may symbolize meteors falling from the sky, like the Taurid meteorites, seen as cosmic fireballs. Ancient myths of cosmic destruction could have been inspired by these celestial events, with the bull's death signifying the end of one age and the beginning of another. Could this ancient imagery represent real cataclysmic events from the sky? Could the act of slaying the bull symbolize a cosmic disaster that wiped out civilizations, like the legend of Atlantis or the biblical Great Flood? Some scientific theories suggest that ancient flood myths might be linked to celestial events, such as the Taurid meteor shower. While the notion of a global flood is largely dismissed, a Taurid swarm, a cluster of meteors, could theoretically cause significant impacts, especially if they hit bodies of water, generating massive tsunamis. Such impacts could devastate coastal regions, leading to significant rises in sea levels and erasing history. Given that much of the world's population lives in coastal areas, even a localized flood could be catastrophic. Could ancient cultures have witnessed such events, with their myths and celebrations marking the memory of a cosmic disaster? The Bible emphasizes floods, with Genesis 7:11 describing the Great Flood occurring on the second month, the 17th day, which aligns with October 31st in the Hebrew agricultural calendar. This raises an intriguing question. Could Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, and similar festivals be linked to this timing? Matthew 24:38-39 reminds followers of the unexpected nature of the flood, sweeping away the unprepared. The date of October 31st and the observance of death could symbolically honor those lost in ancient cataclysms, including the Nephilim or other beings associated with global destruction. While scientists generally dismiss the idea of a global flood, the possibility of significant localized impacts due to large meteoroids remains under discussion. As we unravel the mysteries of the past, it's possible that celestial bodies have shaped the fate of ancient civilizations. The Younger Dryas impact hypothesis suggests that a comet from the Taurid meteor stream may have devastated Earth, leading to the extinction of megafauna and causing widespread floods and fires. Could this cosmic event be symbolized by the bull's stabbing in the ancient Tauroctony, with its blood representing fire raining from the heavens? To this day, the Chinese celebrate the New Year with fireworks and an orb followed by a huge dragon, symbolizing a comet. In Mexico, as the Pleiades approached the zenith, a human sacrifice was offered to avert an impending calamity. Egyptians would parade the Apis bull around the temple 7 times. Indigenous Australians painted white stripes on their bodies, appearing like skeletons as they danced by the fires at night. The rising of the Pleiades on the Tonga Islands is also connected to their Festival of the Dead. Halloween's depiction of a witch on a broom flying across the sky mirrors descriptions of comets, much like the myth of Electra, one of the Pleiades sisters, who fell to Earth with disheveled hair at the North Pole. Was this the fall of Atlantis, swallowed by the sea in the wake of a cosmic disaster, with only the stars left to witness their memory? As we gaze at the Taurid meteor shower from October to December, are we seeing the same cosmic forces that our ancestors feared, revered, and wove into the stories of our beginnings and ends? Bravo! For more content like this, share, and subscribe.